What's up, guys? Okan back at it with another video. Now, this week we are just gonna very briefly, just a couple minutes, talk and touch on the new trailer from the HBO series The Last of Us. Now, what I do want to start this by saying is, as we all know, or for those of us that may not know, that may be new to this franchise or whatever, The Last of Us is based on a video game franchise. The franchise follows the tales of Joel Miller and Ellie. I can't remember her last name for the life of me. Fuck, does she have a last name? She might have a last name. I don't know. It follows their story as, well, initially, do I want to spoil it? Well, everybody knows the story. Whatever. So basically, Ellie, this is a post-apocalyptic world that they're living in, right? Ellie is immune to the zombies, because they're zombies. Should have mentioned that. They're zombies in this game. And basically she's immune to the toxins that they give off, and she's immune to getting bit by them. So Joel's mission is to deliver Ellie to a foundation that will essentially try and figure out how to extract the immunity from her. And from then on out, things get complicated. But also, along the way of their journey, things get complicated. That's just part one. There's a second game. I'm not going to get into that. I don't know if this show will even touch on the second game. And if it does, I don't know how long it'll take to reach that point. This is an HBO show. Those usually last for years. But based off of this trailer alone, which is what I'm here to talk to you guys about, and I'm just going off the dome, just want to give y'all a few quick thoughts. This trailer was nice. It was very bleak and very brutal, in my opinion. We didn't get any dialogue from the main characters, like Ellie and Joel. We didn't hear them say a word. We heard a country-ish song playing in the background. I don't know what song it was. We saw imagery that represented scenes from the game. So, like, eagle-eyed fans of the game franchise will catch certain scenes that were in this trailer and be like, oh shit, that's from the game. Exactly that shot right there. There was a lot of things that happened in this trailer in like the 1 minute and 30-second runtime of it. It was just a bunch of flashing images, and it looked very intense, which the franchise is. The whole situation is pretty intense overall. But in a show, I'm assuming everything's going to be a lot more fast-paced and a lot more fluid. Because obviously a video game, you got to make it last. Well, this game I would say is about 20-something hours overall. The first game, at least part one. And so translating that to a show is a little difficult, because you got to cut out all the dead time, all the walking, all the useless dialogue, and I mean shit, even cut out some of the gameplay elements of it. And that's going to be a task for them. But it is made by HBO, and I know Neil Druckmann, at least the director of the game, at least has a hand in some of the production process of the show. Now, as for the cast, Pedro Pascal can do no wrong to me in anything. He's perfect. He sells it as Joel, even without saying a word in this trailer. I'm fully convinced. The actress that plays Ellie, I believe her name is Bella Ramsey. I'm not so convinced, but I am being a little judgmental solely based off of the fact that she doesn't look like Ellie to me. She doesn't give off that Ellie vibe. I mean, obviously, like I said, I'm judging a book by its cover. There's no dialogue yet, so I'll have to wait and see exactly how she sounds, her mannerisms, if she's like a rude, brash kid that's not trusting of people, and rightfully so in the kind of world that she lives in and grew up mostly in. So I loved her in Game of Thrones. She was a badass in Game of Thrones. Blanking on her name in Game of Thrones, but she was dope in that show when she was a lot younger. She's, I believe, if I remember correctly, she's like 19 years old now, real life age. And so I think that'll be pretty good to translate to Ellie's character in terms of her age at that time, for the most part. And I know she's supposed to be playing a younger child, but she sells it in that aspect. But at the same time, I'm still a little skeptical. I'm on the fence about her. But we'll have to wait and see how she does. Everybody else looks great. Nick Offerman as Bill looks fantastic. He gives me that vibe so well. I know Troy Baker has a role in the show, and so does Ashley Williams, I believe, as well. The voice actor for Ellie and the voice actor for Joel from the video game. Sorry, I should have mentioned that as well. And then there's some other people from the game that are in the show that are reprising their roles. I'm blanking on who they are, but there's a lot of moving parts already. And this is just the teaser trailer. You know, like I said, there was no dialogue, but things do look good. Things are looking up so far. And the one thing that looked amazing to me is the design of the clicker, which is one of the species of zombies in the game that is basically, or infected as they call them, that basically is blind, but it makes a clicking sound. I'm gonna show a picture right here. It makes a clicking sound, and it has like spores coming out of its head or whatever. And in the game, it's not something you can fight up close. If it catches you, you're done for. So I want to see how that translates to the show, how they maneuver it, how they get around it, all those good things. But all in all, guys, I want to say this looks good. This does look promising. I'm hopeful since it's coming from HBO, even though the big shit show with HBO recently, but their products are usually good. Their shows are usually good. So I hope this lasts and doesn't get canceled after one season if it's good. So we'll just have to wait and see. But as of right now, I've got high hopes. I truly do. So yeah, I think that's all I want to say on the trailer right now. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, I'm going to be making videos, more consistently. This is week 2 right now of me making videos back to back. So I'm really trying. So I want to make this a thing for real for you guys and for me. I want to be a better YouTuber. So I got to do better. And I want you guys to let me know what you want to see from the channel as well. Let me know in the comment section down below. Let me know on my social medias. If you follow me on those, I put those in the description box. And yeah, thanks for watching. Thanks for the support as always. And if you did like this video, go ahead and like, subscribe, and stay tuned to see what type of content I take on next. Later.
Bye.